All right. I'll give it a second before I start. We'll check out the classes. Sharpshooter, which I pretty much know what class I'm going to pick, but we'll just go ahead and check them out. Veteran Sharpshooter. Troopers of the Astra Militarum. Veterans are valued as skilled and seasoned warriors of the Emperor of Mankind. Okay, got get better at reading. Zealot Preacher. Zealots are fanatically pious warriors whose rage and fervor in the Emperor's name lead them to places those of lesser faith would fear to tread. Psyker. Psychonetic. Right? Psychonetic. Psychic mutants, or psychers, draw power from the immaterium to fuel their formidable mental abilities. They are viewed with suspicion as witches throughout the Imperium. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship with these guys, it seems like. Mostly hate them, but they kind of need them. Or use them. Ogren Skullbreaker. This is more than likely what I'm going to go with. Ogrins are massive, powerful abhumans. Often used as shock troops for the Astra Militarum, they are strong and loyal, but have limited intelligence. Yay, let's be big and dumb. Alright. Homeworld. I'm probably going to butcher some names here and pronunciations, so. Yep. Here we go. The Mobian domain is full of established worlds, burgeoning settlements, and far-flung colonies. Even though you've been on the move for a long time, there's still one place that you can call home. What place would that be? We'll start at the top. Crucis. Considered the second world of the Mobian domain, Crucis is a large shrine world and a popular destination for pilgrimages. Not somewhere my big boy is going to be at. They're going to be coming from. Messalina Gloriana. Oh. A heavily forested moon that serves as a minor shrine world. Messalina Gloriana has few resources and low population, but is strategically important since the fall of nearby Comaris, Ryceria, a small agri world that produces intensively farmed and mass harvested grain crops. Rycerians are the butt of many jokes, considered backwards by many Mobians. And yet they are hardworking and honest to a fault. I swear I'm probably saying this word wrong. Branks Magna. That's how I'm seeing it. A thriving industrial world, Branks Magna is the most densely populated of the Mobian domain. Why do I want to say dynasty? Is teeming billions, manning its continent spanning manufactorums night and day. Okay, so it's a big factory world. Well, not a big factory world. Has a lot of people. I mean, it might be a factory world. It says continent spanning factorums. Manufactorums. So I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see. Incron. An ocean world, the populace of Incron inhabit vast hive islands. Incron is the Mobian domain's main naval depot. Now that's the thing with Space Marines. Like, I mean, do they have like? Is there a need for a navy? Like, well, I've been digging myself into a rabbit hole of 40K lore, so I'm not like I'm not ignorant to all of this, but I am still new and still don't know a lot. um, but so I don't know like why having a navy. Well, I mean, then again, I mean, yeah, dropping them down on planets that do have water, you might need a navy. Okay, it's probably useful, but I don't know. Let's move on to the next one. Cadia. See, this one I have kind of heard of. Uh, Cadia, formerly the Imperium's most famous fortress world, its fall marked the beginning of the era Indomitus, the Dark Imperium. Ew. Mornax. A small, grim mining world known for its hellish conditions, which produce a famously hardy and dour populace. Pavanane. Relatively newly colonized, Pavanane is already a self-sustaining world rich in natural resources whose population is expanding quickly. So basically, fresh start, new world. Awesome. Alright, it's either going to be for my big boy, he's either going to be from a small mining world, or the fortress world Cadia. Kinda liking Cadia, so I'm probably going to go with that one. Boop. Childhood. One's character is defined by childhood experiences. Okay, read that better. It is defined by childhood experiences, or so they say. Like so many others in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, you had a tough upbringing, but unlike many, you got through it. Wow, that's sad. With the scars to prove it. So, what was I? A progena? Orphans of the Imperium, progenas are given an upbringing like no other within the Schola Progenium. I'm probably butchering a lot of this. Huh. I saw 2 earlier over there, and now it's at 0. Odd. Nope, there it is. Don't know why that changed. Yeah, within the Schola Progenium. There, they learn much of discipline, willpower, and hatred of the traitor, preparing them for a life of service in the God Emperor. To the God Emperor. Militia lackey. The pressed youth of the planetary militia rarely achieve any rank nor garner any glory. If they're lucky, they might learn some survival skills while serving as trench runners or ammo monkeys. Defender. To be born on a fortress world is to be indoctrinated into the militarized life at the earliest age. The Upon such planets, the training and equipping of soldiers is paramount. I mean, that kind of fits with where I'm from. I feel like he would be the ammo monkey. He's a big dude. He'd probably be used to carry all this shit around. Minor skill. Let's see. Strong arm. Growing up, there aren't a lot of options, but for fuck like you, growing up. Okay, read that a little bit better. There aren't a lot of options for folk like you growing up, but you had to find a way to overcome the trials of youth by fair means or foul. Miners Guild enlisted, farm and toil, local fighter, blah blah blah. I think enlisted. Just by going off names here. I won't sit here and read through everything. That's going to take up a lot of time. Listen, the militia are the first. The militia are the first line of planetary defense, and serve as fertile recruiting ground for the larger and better equipped forces of the Astra Militarum. Defining moment. You've been through a lot. The struggle you call life demanded it, but through all the hardships and all the triumphs, one incident stands out in your memory, which has shaped you more than anything. Stranded. We'll see what. I'm guessing this is a recommendation. We'll see what. Let's see. Bureaucracy, mistrust, and miscommunication are rife across the Imperium, and the Mobian domain is no exception. Supply shipments can be lost due to clerical errors, and even infantry platoons can be abandoned due to the careless stroke of a scribe's autoquill. That sucks. That sucks if that happens. Defining moment would be recruited. The Astra Militarum draw recruits from a myriad of sources. A planet's militia, hive, gangs, or even workforce provide fertile recruiting grounds for some service in the Imperial Guard. Only way for you... Actually, read the words. For some, service in the Imperial Guard is the only way to improve their lot in life, if only briefly. Although, again, I chose enlisted earlier, so it doesn't make sense that I enlisted and then got recruited. Warp Storm. Even routine trips can warp travel is notoriously dangerous, and even routine trips can be temperamental. Losing months, years, decades, or even centuries during warp jumps is not uncommon, especially when warp anomalies or violent storms tear at the Immaterium. There you go. Fuck. Now I'll take Decorated for bravery. That just sounds good. The galactic north of the domain is dotted with feral worlds, a site of constant battles to hold back the Darktide. They said it. Oh my god, they said it. It was in these fringe wars you found your courage and purpose. So, okay, fringe wars. I made a name for myself, at least somewhat. I like it. Wow, real big boy. Face. Ah, shit. His picture looks funnier than the actual model. Alright, let's see here. Ugh. I mean, that's kind of accurate and pretty close. But then again, I'm not going for accuracy here. We're not trying to make me. If we were, then it'd definitely be this guy. That'll do. Alright, eye color. Available from Homeworld, Cadia. So I could give him some purple eyes. Yeah, you'll get the purple eyes. That'll work. Hairstyles. Go completely bald. A little bit of a buzz. That just doesn't seem like it would fit. Just do a little tuft in the front. That's funny. I like it. Hair color. There you go. You're a grizzled fella. Facial hair. Good lord. Nah, we gotta cover that chin up. Give him the Kratos beard. Nah. Where are you? Yeah, I might have to just go with the full beard. I don't think there's anything else that's... There we go. We'll go with a more trimmed beard. Facial tattoos. Glory. Okay. Yep, I'm going with that one. Just have the Emperor protects right underneath the eyes. Body tattoos. My shoulder.